Daddy born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Tuesday, March 5th, 2025, 6:30 in the morning. And here at Forex Smart Trade, we teach people to become profitable and successful currency traders. And we do that using our simple but accurate and powerful proprietary trading indicators. And this morning, I'm going to show you one of our dozen different trade strategies. When we work with people, we set up, develop a customized trade plan based around their availability to trade and their various risk and other preferences. So this morning, we'll see what we've got. We need to start by listening to this guy, and then we'll get going.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advanced written permission.
As I said, we are very, very confident in how well our indicators perform. In fact, so confident that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. So it's a win-win for both of us. One of our teaching strategies is that we do these live trades where an experienced trader comes online and kind of walks you through their analysis. And by watching them and listening to how they approach it, you learn and are able to copy and replicate it. Well, I do 3 live trades a week, Monday afternoon, Tuesday and Thursday morning at 6:30. Yesterday's trade, we took two scalp trades. Both of them closed before the 5 o'clock hour. Every evening, I also send out an overnight trade setup. And there were 2 trades last night. Again, both closed profitably. And then we also send out daily trade pattern alerts where we're sending out a trade every morning for people, again, to, the best way to figure out if something works is to try it out yourself. So these live trades are a way that you can see that what we do actually works. We give you a trial where you can use the tools yourself. We give you some coaching so that you can knowledgeably use them and, again, figure out they work. When you are in the regular program, in addition to the trade pattern alerts and the trades I send out, you also get a lot. We do a live trade in the morning, a live trade in the afternoon. And again, our secret sauce, which really isn't a secret, is that we are continually training, always coaching. We think that focus on the fundamentals makes you a better trader. And, anybody who's good at anything, any athlete, professional athlete, they're continually reviewing the fundamentals and practicing. So we do that a lot. I like to work off of a little checklist that helps keep me focused so I don't miss anything. Every morning I like to refresh the green chart, clears out the memory, makes it run a little faster, picks up any updates they might have done. One of the key pieces of trader's daily routine is that that you do go back and review the trades that didn't go the way that you wanted. Now, yesterday we had all the trades we did worked, so we're not going to do that this morning. But taking that time out, because our simulator lets you go back to that specific time you took the trade and see exactly what you were looking at, and you can kind of frequently go back and see that you cut a corner or there was something you didn't notice, and including those in your kind of trading tool bag helps you get better. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action, and our indicators are very good at predicting the direction that the market will move. We can predict the direction the market will move. We can make some money. Now, news also impacts currency prices, so we want to know what news events are coming up so that we can trade around them. And best place, the place I like to go is forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into 3 categories. Yellow, which is low impact. We ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact. I ignore those. And red, which is high impact. These are guys I want to trade around. And today we don't have any red items coming up till tonight. Any trade that we take this morning will be done well before this. So we've got nothing to worry about today. The trade I am going to do, or one of the many trade strategies that we have, is something called the 10-point trade. I like to take it on a 1-hour chart. On a 1-hour chart, trade's going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. My sweet spot tends to be 11 pips, and I like to get in and out of a trade within 1 hour. And on this trade, there are 3 parts to the chart, and basically we're looking for the lines in all 3 parts to agree. When they do, we have a high probability trade. If we do not see anything available on the 10-point trade, we'll go and see if we can find a little scalp trade using the thick orange line trade, which is what we found 2 of those last night, 2 little 5-pip trades, and one of them closed while we were still on the trade. So let's go and take a look. Chart I am trading off of is the Light 6 Major. It's one of our standard charts. It is a composite chart. It is showing me 6 different currency pairs. On this first chart, they're all US based. I start with the middle section of the chart, which we call the majors and minors. The red and green line is our major indicator. The black and the gray line is our minor indicator. This horizontal blue line is the overbought line. This horizontal red line is the oversold line. And what I'm looking for, I am looking for the lines to either be oversold down here going up, or up here coming down. And you can see a few hours ago, oversold, everybody's going up, and they ran through the channel, and we had a bunch of green candles. And over the course of 3 hours, 16.5 pips till it went from oversold to overbought. That's what I'm looking for. Now you can also see that when we were overbought, it continued to go up. So you can, you could have made another 16 pips while it was overbought. Now this isn't part of my trade strategy. I don't like taking buys when we're overbought because I don't want to get caught. When we're overbought, it's going to go down at some point, and I don't want to get caught holding a trade when it goes down. So here we are overbought. Majors are still going up, minors are sideways. I want everybody going down. Euro USD overbought. Everybody's going up still. Pound USD overbought. All the lines are going down, which is what I want. So that's the second thing. 1, I want overbought. 2, I want all the lines going down. 3, I want what I call a double cross, so that you can see here the red line, the green line is crossed over the red, and you can't quite see it, but because the green line's in front of it, but the gray line is crossed over the black. So the green and the gray line are on top. Here, the red line isn't on top. The green line's on top. I want the red line on top. And then the other thing I look at, the fourth thing, is what's the slope of the green line? And I want this better than 45 degrees. And right now it's, it's basically horizontal. So we're going to pass. Dollar Canadian dollar. Oversold. Majors are sideways. Minors are kind of going up. Dollar Swiss franc. Oversold. Everybody's still going down. Dollar yen. Oversold. Everybody's going down. So nothing there. So I have cloned this chart, and we have 6 more currency pairs. These are non-USD pairs. Euro pound, we're just reaching overbought. Australian dollar yen just reaching oversold. Euro Canadian dollar oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross, greens on top, grays on top, and the steepness of the green line is greater than 45 degrees. So Euro Canadian dollar. So I've got the first part that I'm looking for. So then I'm going to jump up to the TNTs, and there are 4 lines up here: the thick orange, the thin orange, the dotted blue, the thick blue. And I'm going to count how many of these lines are supporting what I'm seeing here. These are measuring something different than these lines. These are kind of the rate of change, and they're measuring at different kind of speeds. So the 2 orange lines are going up, telling me buy, and dotted blue is coming down. The blue lines are inversely related, so when blue goes down, that means buy. So dotted blue coming down. So 3 of the 4 lines are telling me buy. I need at least 3 of the 4. Thick blue is usually, he's like the school bus. He's the slowest and the last to turn around. So we have that. And then we go down to the pressure. And I want these lines either going up, or I want the green line on top. And we do not have that here. If we did, so I'm going to probably pass on this right now. If we had this, if this were in agreement, because when I get this in agreement with this in agreement with this in agreement, that's a high probability trade that the move is most likely to go in the direction I want. Now, when I see that, I then go to a chart that shows me the just one pair, but it shows me over multiple time frames. So here's a 1-hour chart, a 2-hour chart, 4-hour chart, 8-hour chart. So that was a Euro Canadian dollar. And what I am looking for is on the 2-hour that we are oversold, and we are. And I want us to be oversold on the 4-hour, and we are not. Minors are down here, but majors are here. Majors are up here. So this is telling me there's down in the move. This is telling me there's up in the move. There's not agreement. So our inkling that what happened here? Oh, this is what we were looking at. I was looking over here, and it's like, hey, the chart changed. Okay, so we don't have the pressure, so we're not going to take the take the trade. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. We're oversold. Everybody's going up. I do have the double cross. I will consider a trade as long as the green line is less than halfway. But you see, we've got like two kinks in the green line, where it's going from more steep to less steep, more steep to less steep. This is just at 45 degrees. I don't like these kinks in the line. They bother me. The other thing I don't like is we're trading on a 1 hour chart. And in both of these markets, it's evening time now. I want one of these markets to be actively trading. So since it's evening time, there's going to be the push or the pressure behind the trade isn't as strong as it is during when one of them are daytime. So it's going to take longer for the move to happen. And because I want to get in and get out within 1 to 3 hours, it's not morning time for another 12 hours. So we're going to pass. Pound yen oversold, majors going down, minors sideways. Euro Australian dollar oversold, things are starting to move sideways. So again, another clone. We've got 6 more pairs. Canadian dollar yen. This was okay. But overbought. Everybody's coming down, double cross, good steepness on the green line. In fact, we've got a kink on the line here where it's going from less steep to more steep, but we're more than halfway. So that kind of bothers me. Just for the heck of it, let's 2 orange lines going up, going down, 2 blue lines going up. So we got all 4 here. We've got sideways pressure. Green is going down. Red is going up, but the red line is on top. So that's a point. So 1, 4, 4. So we got 9 points here. Just for the heck of it, let's see what the Canadian dollar yen is. Canadian dollar JPY. So we got to sell. Again, we don't have agreement. On the confirmation, I want this overbought. It's overbought and coming down, so that's kind of okay. But here we're oversold. Here we're overbought. So because I don't have my confirmation on the 4 hour, I'm going to pass. We're on Euro New Zealand dollar. Oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross, greens on top, grays on top. Steepness of the green line is better than 45 degrees, or it's just at 45 degrees. 2 orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down, so 3 of the 4 here. Sideways pressure. The green line's going up, the red line's going down. But the red line's on top, so the pressure isn't with me. I want either both of these going up or the green line on top. So I am going to I'm going to pass again just for the heck of it. Let's just see. Euro New Zealand dollar. We're just reaching oversold, and this guy's overbought, so we don't have the confirmation that we want. Oh boy, we're not seeing much good so far. Pound New Zealand oversold, still going down. New Zealand yen just about majors are just about reaching oversold. Gold dollar overbought. Minors are sideways, majors going up. Euro Swiss franc. Oversold. Everybody's going up. We've got the double cross. And and the steepness is better than 45 degrees on the green line, and we've got a kink in the line where it's going from less steep to more steep, so I like that. 2 orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down. I've got strong down pressure, or reasonably strong down pressure. What makes it strong is the slope of the line and how close the lines are. So, it's gone from like more steep to kind of less steep, but the lines are very close. Green line is on top, so that's a point. So 1, 4, 3, 8 points. Let's take a look at Euro Swiss franc for our confirmation. Euro Swiss franc. Oversold. So I've got the confirmation that I want. All right, let's on some of the trades we do. There's a predetermined take profit. On other trades, we have to calculate it. This is one of the trades we have to calculate it. So I'm going to go to a clean chart, and we will calculate what the trade might be worth. So now here, I'm going to put support and resistance lines in, and you can see what the trend was for Euro Australian dollar. Let's see, Euro Swiss franc. I am going to crunch up the chart so I have more data points to drop my support and resistance in. It looks like we're kind of trading into a downtrend. I want to know what that is because it's going to impact how many pips I want to take on the trade. So I'm going to drop a line in where the candles seem to naturally stop. So it kind of stops in here, over here, here, in here. And this is back over here. It's bouncing. These become the limits of which I'm going to trade within. And on a 1 hour chart, they tend to be about 30, 40 pips apart. So it seems to stop in here, stopping in here, over here it's bouncing in here, bouncing in here, bounced over here. So once I've got my support and resistance, I'm going to open it back up to take a look. And if we measure this, we're at the 93.68 to 93.89. So that's about the 20 pips. Then I want to know how much room do I have from where we're at to the line. That is 14 pips. Oh, no, 8.5 pips. 8.5 pips up. About 12 pips down. And how much to here? This next candle is going to be 5.7 pips. Oh, and it keeps moving forward. Now, my question is, do I want to take a trade? Do I want to take a trade for less pips? Normally, I don't like to take a trade if it's less than 10 pips, unless it's a scalp. So 7 pips. Let's take a look at the signal one more time. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a buy on the Euro Swiss franc for 7 pips. Buy on the Euro Swiss franc for 7 pips. You can take it in your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader, we'll bring MetaTrader over. Euro Swiss franc. Do we have it up here? I do not have it, so I'm going to go to File. This is a demo account, by the way. And here are both of last night's trades. It's got 15,697 in it. So I'm going to go to File, New Chart. And it's going to probably be down in this group here. So we're looking for euro, Swiss franc, euro, Swiss franc. He's up here. I want to make it a 1 hour chart. So the only other thing I want to do is I want to see what the spread is. So we're at 80.6 to 81. So the spread's about a pip. That is a lot. That's a lot, a big spread here. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a buy. New order. And my lot size is a function of how much is in the account. There's 15,697. I'm going to move the decimal place over 4 spots, which puts it right here, 1.569. So I'm going to round that up to 1.57. I'm going to do market buy. Once it's recorded, I'm going to right click on it, go to modify. I want to take 7 pips. 7 pips is 70 points. I just add an extra 0. I click the little blue button. It does the math. We're going to use a 3-to-1. So if I'm going for 7 pips, I'm going to use a 21 pip stop loss. Just add the extra 0. Click the red button. Does the math. And then I'm going to click the modify button, this big blue modify button. And it is hitting the top of this candle, which is where I want it to be. So we took a buy on the euro Swiss franc for 7 pips with a take profit of 0.93877, 0.93877, and a stop loss of 0.93606, 0.93606, and I expect this to close within the next 3 hours. Now, I saw another trade while we were going through this, so let's see if it's still there on the USD yen. This is with a different trade strategy. This is with a thick orange line strategy, which is that, which is this one. And basically, the thick orange line strategy. This is it's based on the value of the thick orange line here, and this is a scaled number. And when this is as low as it can go, it thinks there's no more down in the move. There's no more down in the move. That's a good time to buy. So we look for 2 things, and you can take it when there's less than 5 minutes left in the hour, and right now there's 2 minutes left. So I want this to either be 0 or 10 or within 1 point of either, and it is. It's 0. And then when I see this is 0, I look at the position of the red line on the major indicator, and I want it below the horizontal red line. So when this is 0 and this red line's down here, that's worth 5 pips. So we're going to go ahead and take a 5 pip buy on the USD yen. So USD yen, do I have it open? I do not. So I'm going to go to File, New Chart. USD yen is right in its top one. And I am going to click on a new order. We'll keep the lot size the same. Buy. Right click, go to modify. This trade is worth 5 pips. So 5 pips is 50 points. And based on this trade, the accuracy of this trade, which is close to 90%, I can use a 4-to-1 stop loss. And I just want to confirm that I'm going to get my full 5 pips. So I got in at 148.4. So I want to go to 148.5. 1.88.5, 5 pips. And let's just make sure we've got our stop loss and take profit in there. So we took a buy on the USD JPY for 5 pips with the thick orange line with a take profit of 148.450, 148.450, a stop loss of 148.183, 148.183. If you want to learn to trade, best way to do it is find somebody who's good at it and get them to teach you. We are good at it. We will teach you. In fact, we're so confident that we can teach you to do this well that once we've taught you, we'll let you trade with our money and split what you make. And you'll have the opportunity to trade an account of up to $100,000. Take you over a year to get there, but it's still well worthwhile. And then you've got the benefit of having a mentor, somebody who's been there, done it for a while. We've been trading for 16 years. I've been trading for 6+ years. And then because you're trading our money, it's like a safety net because we're keeping an eye on you because we don't want you to lose the money. All right, have a terrific day. We will see you this afternoon at 4, a little after 4, when I do the overnight trade setup. All right, bye-bye.